to learn? Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to learn? I ain't gonna lie. I got a good method for you guys today. Look, before we gonna get into this, I want to make sure I clarify some things. When you see CTM, it means complete the mission. See, I've heard a lot of people saying, worry about crushing. Look, what we're worried about over here in my class, we're worried about completing the mission. Yeah! We don't want to worry about anything else except for completing the mission. Yeah! I ain't gonna lie. When you step in my class, you have to turn into a spy. All of you guys from now, moving forward, will be known as Spy Kids. Did you see what I did right there? Spy Kids. Are you guys ready? Okay, so today's lesson is the College Girl Method. It's the College Girl Method. Alright, man, we get right to it. We're getting right to it, right? These are the most important takeaways from the College Girl Method. These are the most important takeaways from the College Girl Method. You have to make sure that you're listening because I'm going to go by this lesson actually really fast today. So like I said, man, the College Girl Method. The reason why we want to use the College Girl Method is because we want cars with less mileage. How many times have you seen your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins go to a car dealership and say, let me get the car with 200k miles on it. And if I have to come back and get another car, then so be it. Nobody says that, bro. The College Girl Method was invented so you can get cars with less mileage. Bro, imagine getting inside of a Maybach, seeing 0,000,000 miles. It gives me a little bit of tingle. You know what I'm saying? Getting a McLaren, you go to the dealership and you ready for a McLaren. You're like, can I have that McLaren over there, good sir? And he's like, yes, good sir. Why won't you come over here and step in this McLaren and test it out? You get in a McLaren and then you see 0,000,000 mileage. And you're like, I love this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's just like, when you get a brand new car, and when you get in a brand new car with 0 mileage, it just got that new car smell. Y'all know that new car smell? That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. The College Girl Method is about getting a car with less mileage. I mean, I don't even have to sell you. I don't have to be a car salesman for you to understand that getting a car with less mileage is more beneficial to your lifespan than getting a car with even more mileage. You don't want a car with more mileage. Now, next thing you know, you're driving in that Honda Civic. Now the engine broke down. Now you on the side of the road. Help, my car broke down. Because you're a man, nobody cares. Help, my car broke down. Get some money on me. Please. Now you on the side of the road. I don't even know what it means when you do this. I don't even know what this means. I just seen it in movies. I don't know what this means. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. The College Girl Method is very vital to your existence because you want to get a car with less mileage. How much more can I emphasize how important it is to have less mileage? Now, if we're moving on, like I said, the College Girl Method is also about this mindset. The mindset that has yet to be infected. You ever seen an infected mindset? Have you ever seen a problematic mindset? Have you ever seen us with a no bueno mindset? Bro, just walk outside. Walk outside, brother. Walk outside and you'll see every single hus with an infected mindset. Oh, you can't take me out unless you pay my rent. Oh, you can't even talk to me unless you cash at me. Oh, I don't even want nothing to do with you because you ain't even 6 feet tall. Oh, you ain't got $1 million in your bank account a month. I'm not even trying to deal with you. That's the infected mindset. That's the mindset that we don't want. But you have to understand this right here. This can be tricky. You know why? Because when you're doing the College Girl Method, you also have to understand that this mindset right here, this is being shaped. That's why it can be tricky. The mindset that you will love in the beginning is also developing, changing, and starting to grow into something that you might despise. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, every one of y'all know how bad it is when it comes to dating. And when you're in college, it's an evil, it's an even, it's a deceptive, it's a fair, it's a treacherous, it's all the above, but nonetheless, it's a playing field that you can also see success in. So that's why we want to use the College Girl Method, because when you're in college and she has a mindset that has yet to be infected, that right there is your loophole. That right there is your entry point. That right there is your success. Say it with me. The College Girl Method will bring me success. Say it one more time. the college girl method will bring me success. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. But look, this is where I gotta give you guys the reality, right? 1 and 2 are the best bet when you're trying to go attack the college girl and use the college girl method. But you have to be wary about this because the college girl method only applies to people in college. If you're in college, you can use the college girl method. If you're out of college, you have to understand these 2 points right here. 1, if you drop out, become a player. You have no other options. You have no other options. There is no girl in college for you. There is no hus in college for you. There are multiple hus that have went to college. You have to become a player. You have to understand it early. If you decide to drop out, I don't care if it's your freshman, your sophomore, your junior, your senior, I don't care. When you decide to drop out, understand you are no longer able to utilize the college girl method to your full advantage. You have to implement 1 and 2. You have to understand that even though you're not utilizing the college girl method, you're understanding the essence of the college girl method. What does that mean? You search for less mileage and you search for a mindset that has yet to be infected. Remember, it can be tricky. Not even for those in college, but for those outside of college. The ones that have dropped out and became a player. You have to understand, it's a vicious game. We either going to be a winner or we'll never be a loser. Make sure you're paying attention, all right? All right? I'm talking to all the spy kids in the room that want to complete the mission. Which brings me to my last point, right? The college girl method not only utilizes attacking less mileage, attacking the mindset before it is corrupted, but you also have to understand that if you are a freshman and you want to see peak success with the college girl method, you're going to want to choose a wife freshman year. Otherwise, you're going to have to become Tom Cruise, and you're going to have to own that you are now a spy kid here for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Why do I say that? Because if you utilize the college girl method when you first get to college, you will choose a wife your freshman year. That means that she will have zero. She should. I'm not going to say she will, but I'm going to say she should have at least maybe 0 to 3 miles. At least 0 to 3 miles. That's less mileage. We like less mileage. And then we got the mindset. The mindset is not yet to be corrupted because you guys are both getting out of high school and now you're both in college. So if you're not going to choose a wife your freshman year, you have to understand, you now have entered Mission Impossible. Does everybody remember Mission Impossible? Remember, if you do not choose a wife your freshman year, you are now entering Mission Impossible. When you are entering Mission Impossible, you have to understand this dynamic. This dynamic right here. This is complete the mission. What does that mean when you see TTM? It means choose a wife freshman year or complete the mission on every side quest. What does that mean? That means that, look, you see the second part right here? Remember, become a player. Doesn't matter if you're in college, doesn't matter if you dropped out. At the end of the day, all roads lead to completing the mission. That means that if you do not choose a wife your freshman year and you do not utilize the college girl method to full capacity, you are now on the road to becoming a spy kid and attacking Mission Impossible. That means that you have to complete the mission on every side quest. That means that you are now the same as a dropout. You have officially started learning that you must become a player. This isn't really a difficult concept to understand. The college girl method is only there. It's only put in place to foster good habits, foster a lifestyle, and foster the wants and needs of those who want to succeed. Thank you, class. I'm gonna go ahead and give this I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys out before the bell rings. But make sure that you are back tomorrow. I'm not accepting any tardiness. If you're late, I will be sending you to the dean or the principal. You can choose. All right. Thank you.